Scorpio, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings from the Heart. Thanks ever so much for joining me on your September 2017 General Tarot reading. So, just to let you know what's happening with the channel, we're doing 4 readings a month. We're doing from the 1st to the 15th of September. Your Celtic Cross general reading, and I'll always appear now on the Celtic Crosses. You've also got your Gypsy Tarot Love Spread coming in as well. Okay, 1st to the 15th of the month. 16th to the end of the month, you get 2 more readings, Scorpio. Okay, Gypsy Tarot Love Spread, and also, again, the Celtic Cross reading. Okay, so that's to let you know, just a little couple of little changes. And it's really, the follow-up readings are really just to see if anything changes, if anything new's coming in, blah, 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 blah. And I like the instantaneousness of having those readings. So the you know, the smaller type of readings, 2 weekly readings. I'm recording from a slightly different background. I'm at my sister's over the weekend, so I'm using their living room to record in. Usually I record from my own apartment, but that's why I'm at, you know, at a different background. So let's get your reading then, Scorpio. Universe Spirit, show me Scorpio. Show me a portion of the Scorpio's lives in the first 2 weeks of September 2017. Show me a portion of Scorpio's lives in the first 2 weeks of September 2017. Show me Scorpio, Sun, Moon and Rising signs. Scorpio, Sun, Moon and Rising signs. Scorpio, Sun, Moon and Rising signs from the 1st to the 15th of September. Show me. Alright, we shuffled the cards. Oh, I did forget to mention, I forgot to carry my angel answer cards for your advice reading. So I'm using my mystical tarot. Okay. Right, let's just split the deck into 3. We'll collect it back up. Right, so the first card is showing some form of a burden will be the focus for the first 2 weeks of September, Scorpio. And that's what the Ten of Wands is. It's where you're carrying too much weight. Alright, there's just too many responsibilities. So there might be something around having a lot of responsibilities, carrying certain burdens, being the focus, the energies around you in the first 2 weeks of September 2017. The influences around that are something to do with the home. So it looks like you're carrying some burdens. 10 of Wands, it might be something to do with your home, Scorpio. The root energy for this is the 3 of Cups. That's interesting. That's good. It might be other people, though, because the 3 of Cups often shows, I mean, it's not a shady card. It doesn't show shady situations, but the 3 of Cups shows this can either be where you've got too much, you know, there's burdens, but it's based on something good. It's either that you've had some form of success, maybe. Your situation is burdens, so the energies are around some burdens you guys are going to be facing. But the root energy for these burdens are the 3 of Cups. It could be around others. 3 of Cups shows many people, other people. It might be based on some form of success you've had. The influences around those burdens are something to do with the home, though, 4 of Wands. Recent past for you guys, 8 of Pentacles. So lots of hard work you guys are putting out there in the recent past, Scorpio. Most likely outcome is good. It's very, very good. It looks like you've got financial gain coming to you guys. 9 of Pentacles shows up as financial gain as the most likely outcome. It looks like you've got a lot of hard work coming in the first 2 weeks of September, Scorpio. Because even though, and this is why the tarot is brilliant, because you can see a card and you're like, oh, okay, 10 of Wands, lots of burdens. But it's not always a bad burden. It looks like it's based on the 3 of Cups. It might be around other people. But it's nice people. It's not a 5 of Swords energy, or it's not a negative energy. It's a good energy so far. This shows some form of success that's come to you, which is why you're going to be carrying a lot of responsibilities for some of you guys, Scorpio, in the first 2 weeks of September 2017. But it should lead... Oops, let me get my video back here. It should lead, for some of you guys, to some form of financial gain with the 9 of Pentacles, which is what that card often is. Coming in, what you'll experience is the Knight of Wands. Some of you guys, there might be something coming in quite quickly. It might also be with the Knight of Wands, there's some form of a change. It might be if you're the Knight of Wands, you're in pursuit of something. It's something quick that's happening. It might be a Sagittarius, Leo, Aries individual, but it could also be something about house moves showing up when you've got this Knight of Wands energy. You guys right now are the Hermit. So the Hermit says that you are going through, I would say, some form of spiritual transformation, going through some form of introspective. When you're the Hermit, you don't necessarily withdraw from everybody else, Scorpio, but sometimes you're going through a time of some form of introspection on a situation. So I can see some introspection happening around you guys. You're showing as the Hermit, that's you. So I feel that you're spending a lot of time, Scorpio. Some of you guys, it might be in study. The Hermit is a natural seeker. This is the card of the investigator. So I feel that you're doing a lot of study, a lot of introspection, spending some time on your own, Scorpio. But this is why the focus is on the Ten of Wands. And the Ten of Wands is about trying to push through something. So though it shows some form of a burden, you guys are trying to push through on a matter. Let's have a look what's coming in. The High Priestess. Okay, so the High Priestess represents secret knowledge. Usually this isn't revealed. Sometimes this is about passivity. Sometimes it's about just sitting in quietness with this High Priestess energy. Fears of the Ten of Swords. That's interesting. Ten of Swords is about failure. The Empress is the outcome. I wonder what that Knight of Wands is. We'll see in a moment. Because you're fearing the Ten of Swords, and you experience silence with the High Priestess. Something that's secretive with the High Priestess. We'll see what this is about. The Empress is good, because the Empress represents something that has the potential to grow. Potential for growth, abundance, wealth. Empress in outcomes is really good. Plus you got that Nine of Pentacles as the most likely outcome. Nine of Pentacles, Empress, pretty much kind of same type of thing. Talks about gain and growth, except for the Empress encompasses things like love, relationships. But if we're looking at material and wealth, they're both really good outcomes. Let's see what this is about. Why is Scorpio the Hermit in the first 2 weeks of September? Why is Scorpio the Hermit in the first 2 weeks of September? Show me. Right, some of you guys, it might be, because you've got new love showing here, the Ace of Cups. I've seen this combination many a time. Sometimes this can be a person around you, a hermit. Somebody who's seeking love because of love. When you get the Ace of Cups and the Hermit, sometimes this is about loneliness becoming a thing of the past. You're the Hermit because of the Ace of Cups. Some of you guys might be seeking some introspection. It might be around a relationship here. The Ace of Cups, it might be around doing something new with the Ace of Cups. It might be around something of a new beginning. Could also be about love. The focus for the first 2 weeks, or the energies around you, are burdens. Ten of Wands. Why is the burden showing around Scorpio with that Ten of Wands in the first 2 weeks of September? I think that you're burdened with many choices, because you've got that Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands means to be burdened, and the Seven of Cups means options and choices. So some of you guys might be feeling very burdened around many choices, many options that you've got to make here. The root issue is the Three of Cups. Why is the root issue the Three of Cups for Scorpio? Why is the root issue the Three of Cups for Scorpio? Because of the Tower. I think that you guys are celebrating something here, Three of Cups, and I think it's because of the Tower. Something unexpected has arrived. Something came in and it was unexpected, because you've got a good card here. The first card is showing a celebration, it's showing friendships, it shows happiness, shows all sorts of good things when you get the Three of Cups, but that's because of the Tower. I think that something has happened, it's unexpected, it wasn't what you were expecting, Scorpio, but it's in a good way. So there's something good that happens that tends to come in out of the blue that you're just not expecting. As a result of that, and that's why you're burdened with the Ten of Wands. The focus is on facing some form of a burden, because you guys got a choice to make around this. There's something good that's coming with that Three of Cups. Three of Cups can represent success usually, and it's after the fact. So something that's come in, Three of Cups, it's almost like you're celebrating something here. You've got success in a matter because of the Tower. So something's disintegrated and it's brought some success to you. It might be something that was unexpected. And as a result of that, the Ten of Wands, while you are struggling a little bit, but why are you struggling? Because there are many choices now you need to make around this situation. What you'll experience, or what you've experienced in the recent past, is the Eight of Pentacles. Why have Scorpio experienced the Eight of Pentacles in the recent past? Right, because of the Nine of Swords. So some of you guys, it might be that, it looks to me you've experienced having to kind of do a lot of planning. or you've been working on some form of a project. And why is that? You guys have been worried about something here with the Nine of Swords. So there is the need, I feel, for some of you Scorpios to plan, to work hard towards some form of a project. This is also the card of planning something here. And why is that? It looks to me like you were worried about something. Nine of Swords is showing some form of worry. The influences around you are the Four of Wands. Why are the influences around Scorpio the Four of Wands? Why are the influences around Scorpio the Four of Wands? Show me. Right, so there's something to do with your home, but it's because of the Five of Wands. There's something to do with arguments or conflicts or worries around the home. This is what it looks like to me. You've got the home card being here, but there are conflicts and arguments, and there's a little bit of unrest and worry going on. It's around your home situation, Scorpio, which is why you're struggling, because there are many choices that you need to make with that Seven of Cups energy. The most likely outcome will be the Nine of Pentacles. Why is the Nine of Pentacles showing up as the most likely outcome for Scorpio? Why is the most likely outcome showing as the Nine of Pentacles for Scorpio? Show me. Because of the Four of Swords. I think that you guys are stable where you are. This Nine of Pentacles for the time being. Because the Nine of Pentacles is not actually a move card. It's a card that says that you should be stable where you are. And that's because of the Four of Swords. Might be within the next 4 months something's happening, or might be that there's a pause on something here for you guys. So I feel that there is stability here with this Nine of Pentacles here as the most likely outcome. Whatever it is that you own, whatever it is that you possess, you should be able to keep hold of that because of the Four of Swords energy. And the Four of Swords usually represents that no action is being taken on a situation here. But that's interesting. If you're struggling because you've got to make a lot of choices, Scorpio, it might be that the most likely outcome is that you decide to stay where you are. Nine of Pentacles. Alright, you decide to just build up whatever it is that you've got, build up whatever it is that you have, because with the Four of Swords, this represents some form of recovery, or healing, or peace. It's interesting reading so far. Knight of Wands is coming in. You'll experience the Knight of Wands in the immediate future. Why is the Knight of Wands showing up for Scorpio? Show me. Because of the Ace of Swords. So, could be somebody coming towards you. It looks like an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Might be because with the Ace of Swords, this is something about some form of clarity on a situation, truth. Might be with the Ace of Swords that this is something to do with the communication. What's this Ace of Swords about? What's this Ace of Swords about for Scorpio? Well, it's a King of Wands. Alright. So I feel that something's coming in, this Knight of Wands. I think this is a situation that's coming in quickly for some of you guys in the next 2 weeks. And what is this communication? Who's the communication from? A King of Wands. I think you're going to have communication from an individual. Well, who is this King of Wands? We're just going to see who the King of Wands is. Who is the King of Wands? Who is the King of Wands? Show me. Well, it might be somebody that's attracted to you, Scorpio, because you've got the Ace of Wands showing here. It's an attraction. So I feel that coming in is the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands shows incoming and outgoing situations. This one's coming in fairly quickly. It's to do with communication, Ace of Swords, victory, breakthrough. It's with an individual, could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It's because of the Ace of Wands. Either new ideas, new job, or possibly attraction. What you'd experience is the High Priestess coming in. Why is Scorpio experiencing the High Priestess? Why is Scorpio experiencing the High Priestess? Show me. Because of the Ten of Cups. Let me just see what it is about this Ten of Cups. What are you trying to tell us with the Ten of Cups? What are you trying to tell us with the Ten of Cups? Show me. What is it about this Ten of Cups? Alright, so I think that you're going to experience some form of a pause on this situation with the High Priestess. High Priestess is distance with whoever this person is that comes in. Because when you get the High Priestess, it represents either a platonic relationship or it represents distance. So it looks like somebody's coming in for you guys. Don't really know how to tie this story up, because it's almost like I'm looking at two different things, really. One about your home situation, or maybe working situation, and the other one could be about relationships. Maybe you're going to experience, either with the High Priestess, some form of distance with this individual. It's to do with happiness, emotional fulfillment, but I feel that this emotional fulfillment, I'm asking what is it about that? It's unbalanced. There's instability in this. So it's either that you I think that you're experiencing some form of platonic or maybe distant relationship with this individual here. And I feel that within this, it's because this relationship with the Ten of Cups, it's unstable with that Two of Pentacles energy showing up here. Your hopes or fears, I think the fear is the Ten of Swords. Why is Scorpio's hopes or fears the Ten of Swords? Why is Scorpio's hopes or fears the Ten of Swords? Why is Scorpio's hopes or fears the Ten of Swords? Show me. That tried to flip out before. It might be that your fears are that you're going to get hurt, betrayed. Why is that? Because of the King of Pentacles. Now, the King of Pentacles often represents something to do with property matters. Or if this is something to do with relationships, King of Pentacles, they're nice cards, they're nice guys within the tarot, but the King of Pentacles can also have an idea about relationships based on value. So, possibly fearing betrayal based on what somebody's perception is. Because the King of Pentacles, when it comes to relationships and love and things like that, Scorpio, they don't view love for love. They view love for what is the value of the person, what can they give. What is it that they can actually give to me in this relationship? What is, what job do they do? What do they earn? That type of thing. So it might be that your fear is being hurt with this Ten of Swords, especially if it's love, because the King of Pentacles energy is all about the value that you get from something rather than loving for love's sake, if that makes any sense. And the outcome shows as the Empress. Why is the outcome the Empress? Why is the outcome the Empress for Scorpio? Show me. Well, because of the Queen of Pentacles. I don't know what this is, whether it's love or what do you mean by the Queen of Pentacles? Show me. Strength. Yeah, I think that the Empress is really about feeling good within oneself by the end. I don't see that this is it's an interesting reading. For some of you guys with that Empress energy, it might be the burgeoning of a romance based on security of the Queen of Pentacles, maybe nurturing because of strength. So for some of you guys, you will experience a bond in a relationship here, I feel. The other way that we could probably read this is the Empress is valuing oneself and one's beauty and what one's own value is. Because the Queen of Pentacles looks at her self-worth. And why is that? Because of the Strength card. The needing to refrain or resist from a situation, potentially for some of you guys. Let's go through this reading again. It's quite interesting and quite different. You guys are the Hermit. So it might be that you guys right now, Scorpio, it might be that you're seeking something because you're showing as a Hermit. It shows that you might be feeling a little bit withdrawn, but also you might be seeking something here with this Hermit card. And what is that thing that you're seeking? Well, you might be seeking new love here, or you might be seeking some form of new beginning or new opportunities. The root energy is that for some of you guys, this is happiness. This is joy. So the root energy is some of you guys will have experienced some form of joy. And what's the reason for that? The Tower. So something that had not happened for a long while. Suddenly I feel that you guys have had some form of surprise coming around that, because the Tower means a surprise. It means that suddenly something has changed here and it was unexpected. So I feel that you're experiencing some joy in the root energy because there's been an unexpected change. And the Three of Cups is a good card. So the Tower, therefore, should really be good because it's aspected by a good card. It's because of the Tower that you've got this Three of Cups here. Joy, happiness. In the recent past, though, you guys have been working hard. You've been making out a lot of plans because you seem to be worried. I want to see what it is that Scorpio is worried about. What is Scorpio worried about? What is Scorpio worried about in the recent past? Well, you've worried about a new beginning or having to make some fresh start or a new beginning. So I think that you've been making plans here with the Eight of Pentacles. You've been planning something here, Scorpio. Because I feel that you've been worried about actually taking a new opportunity, fresh start, that type of thing here. There's been some worry around that. And the influences around you are the Four of Wands. So this is something to do with the home. But what is it about the home? Well, we've got some form of confusion or worries. It might be some of you guys are worried about your home. It might be that there is some difficult energies. I don't know whether there's any conflicts around your home, but this is the influence on why there are burdens to make some form of a choice. So for some of you guys, it could be that you've had something good happen. You are the Hermit. You're seeking something here. You're seeking introspection, inner knowledge. It could be on a new opportunity that's been presented to you, Scorpios. Ace of Cups could be new love, but could also just be a new opportunity that's quite nice. The root energy is that you're celebrating something here, the Three of Cups. What is it that you're celebrating? Well, the Tower. Finally, something kind of disbanding itself, something eradicating itself. Maybe this was a surprise to you. And as a result of that, you're needing to work hard on making some plans. Why is that? Because you're worried. What are you worried about? This fresh start, this new thing that you're going into with the Fool energy. The influences around you guys seems to be something about your home. What is it about the home? Well, it might be that for some of you guys, sometimes this can be, excuse me, can be erecting something around the new home with the Five of Wands. But it might be that there are worries around a move as well with this energy here, or worries around your home, which is why. Looks to me something came in for you, and now you're needing to work towards transferring something here. So you're needing to work towards making some changes around something new that came in for you, Scorpios. And it looks to me with this Four of Wands, the influences are something about a home, but it's because of the Five of Wands. Maybe there's some confusion around where you live, your home, because you've got this new opportunity that's come in. And that's why the first 2 weeks of September are going to be showing some burdens that you guys are going to need to face. It might be with this Seven of Cups the need to put things into order, or which is what the Seven of Cups is. Or it could be with the Seven of Cups, it's just kind of you're burdened because things, it's a little bit of a confusing time with the Seven of Cups energy. But also it could be that there are some choices, some very important choices that you kind of need to make. And when you get the Seven of Cups, it does show confusion. And it might be that you're burdened because there's a lot of confusion that you need to kind of sort out. I just want to see what that Seven of Cups is about, actually. What is this Seven of Cups about for Scorpio? What is this Seven of Cups about for Scorpio? Show me. Wow, wow, Wheel of Fortune. It's because of the Wheel of Fortune. I think you guys are experiencing some burdens here. Why is that? There are choices, there are things that you're going to need to put into order. Why is that? You've had a little bit of luck coming in here, Scorpio. Wheel of Fortune. This is a really lovely reading. It's really, really nice. You guys have had a bit of luck come in. You've had something good coming in. You're kind of like, okay, I need to sort a lot of stuff out before I actually do this thing. The most likely outcome will be the Nine of Pentacles. And I think this is really just you guys enjoying your time, doing whatever it is, just pampering yourselves, feeling good about yourself with that Nine of Pentacles. Because it might be where you still got time to sort things out with the Four of Swords. Four of Swords, both cards, the synergy between both cards is relaxation. Nine of Pentacles is about a health spa, relaxing, painting your nails, doing whatever it is that you do to relax, Scorpio. And the Four of Swords is all about relaxing, taking time out, sleeping. So I think that the most likely outcome is not to stress yourself, excuse me, or that you shouldn't really be stressing yourself too much, Scorpio, on this, because you've got time to do something here. Coming in, you've got the Knight of Wands. So Knight of Wands says, you know, Knight of Wands isn't so much an information card, but it might be that this is about a move for some of you guys coming in with the Knight of Wands energy. Possibly because you've had some communication, Ace of Swords, from a King of Wands energy. And it could be to do with a new project with the Ace of Wands energy showing here. In which you guys, it might be that with this High Priestess, what you're experiencing is a little bit of resistance. Why is there resistance? Because of the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is all about emotional happiness, emotional fulfillment, but it's because of the Two of Pentacles. You don't feel quite right about this for some reason. There's something that comes in here and it gives you an opportunity to create some changes, Scorpio. But it's almost like you, when you've got to do it, you don't want to do it, because you know that Scorpios are very difficult to change as people. When it comes to it, you don't want to do it. Your fears are the Ten of Swords. And the Ten of Swords is about defeat. Why is that? Because of the King of Pentacles. Is it something to do with the finances, for example? This is failure because of the King of Pentacles. Or is it that this is something to do with some form of project work that puts you at the forefront? Is it something that you feel that you're not going to be able to deal with? Because King of Pentacles is a money card and it shows an improvement. Maybe you feel that you can't improve. Maybe you're self-doubt. I'm getting the impression that some of you guys are kind of doubting yourself on something here. But the outcome shows growth and abundance with that Empress card. Why is that? Because you've got the Queen of Pentacles here. Solid, secure finances. And why is that? Because of the Strength card. You actually do enable yourself to fight your fears here with the Strength. You overcome whatever these obstacles are. It's a really, really good reading. We're going to do it one more time, Scorpio. It's really, really good. You're afraid of something here, but it's good. Something good comes in for Scorpio. It's almost like you don't want to do it, but then you do it and it's fine. Let's have a look. You guys, you might be seeking some introspection. What's that introspection around? Well, it's around an Ace of Cups. New beginning that's coming in for you guys in the first 2 weeks of September. The root issue is, well, there's a celebration here, Three of Cups. You've had some good news, and it's because of the Tower. It's time that this happened for you. Might be a surprise. Might be that something you didn't expect with that Tower card. But you received some good news. Something really good. There's a celebration happening here because of the Tower. So some form of a block has been removed. Okay. And you've got this thing coming in now. And I think that this might be about universal intervention. This can also be celebrating a move as well, for example. In the recent past, Scorpio, you guys have been working hard towards making plans with that Eight of Pentacles. Why is it? Because you're worried. What are you worried about? This new beginning, this fresh start, taking a leap of faith with the Fool energy. So you might have also been working hard on not being so worried as well. Because the situation, this is the Eight of Pentacles, this is what you're doing in the recent past, but what's the situation around that worry? So you might have been working on your self-confidence here because of taking this fresh start with the Fool energy. Influences around you are something to do with your home. Well, what is it around the home? It might be that there are some worries around that. It might be that you're having to take furniture apart or deconstruct or put things up or move stuff, which the Five of Wands can show. But that's why the focus is on the Ten of Wands. Some of you guys feeling slightly burdened, and I think it's because with this Seven of Cups you've got a lot of things to do. Why have you got a lot of things to do? Well, with the Wheel of Fortune it says that some positive changes are coming in. There's a move, there's a change coming up for Scorpio. But I feel the most likely outcome for this situation will be that you guys, Nine of Pentacles, you're going to give yourself a little bit of a break here. Okay, and that's because of the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords can say, well, you know, you just need to relax, you just need to, you know, meditate, think about things. Some of you guys, it might be with the Nine of Pentacles, you want to stay put. Why is that? Because of the Four of Swords. Maybe you're contemplating something here, but it could also be the Nine of Pentacles is some of you guys, the most likely outcome so far within the first 2 weeks is just time to pamper yourself. Why is it? Because you've got time. Four of Swords. Nothing's happening immediately. You'll experience in the immediate future, well, the Knight of Wands could be a move, it's a change, it's a messenger coming to you. Why is that? There's a communication with the Ace of Swords. It's from a King of Wands, and I think this might be on a new project, for example, with the Ace of Wands energy. In which what you'll experience is the High Priestess, and the High Priestess I think is you, because High Priestess can be Pisces, or sometimes seen as Scorpio as well. This is you kind of just taking a little bit of a step back, and why is that? Because there's something about your emotional happiness around this situation. You're feeling a little bit up and down about it with that Two of Pentacles. There's a little bit of instability going on with you here. Your fears will be the Ten of Swords, failure. What is that failure about? The King of Pentacles, self-improvement. All the pentacles for me, the court cards represent self-improvement. So your fears are that you're going to fail in terms of whatever this thing is. And it's something that you're literally dealing with, this King of Pentacles energy. But the outcome shows, which is good. By the end of the 2 weeks, you've got yourself in a really fine position, Scorpio, with that Empress energy. So this is about abundance, wealth and prosperity is coming to you guys. It looks to be maybe in a work situation with the Queen of Pentacles because you've got financial flow, financial stability here, and that's because of strength. And the Strength card really represents the ability to overcome one's fears and go for something here. So this is a very good reading. At first it was a bit difficult to put together, but it's really, really good. Fight your fears this month, Scorpio, because it will turn out well. Let's get the advice cards for you. Universe Spirit, what is the advice that you have for Scorpio? What is the advice that you have for Scorpio? Show me the advice that you have for Scorpio. Show me. Right, you've got a King of Pentacles here. Yeah. See, this financial improvement, or whatever this improvement is, will bring the world to you. You've got the world here. You're going to have great success, whatever this thing is. So don't be afraid, Scorpio. Fight your fear and do it anyway. Because you've got the King of Pentacles, which shows improvement in any situation. Or it could be a man will bring you the world, for example, or will bring you great success. So it could be a pretty powerful man will bring great success. Or it could be improvement in your situation, Scorpio, is going to bring you the world. It's going to bring you great success. So don't worry about it. Alright? You will be fine. This is really good. Go for whatever this thing is. Don't be put off by it, and you will find that actually it's probably going to be one of the best things that you could have ever done. That's your reading, Scorpio, I would like to say. Thanks ever so much for joining me on Carol's Universe, and I'll speak to you guys really soon. Take care.